It's the invisible truck. Well, it's a truck that a customer paid for and never had possession of. How did that happen? Well, a customer walked in, wanted to buy a pickup, and the dealer, the way the story goes, had factory orders coming in, and somehow the dealer talked the customer into getting a loan, paying for the vehicle, and getting everything in place. So now the dealer's paid. The vehicle is at the factory being built. And yet, so time frame on this, April 30th, or last day of April, customer walks in, has the credit union loan, and all the paperwork's processed. So now the customer, he's got a stack of papers with a VIN, and that's it, and how much the dealer was paid. So not sure when it was due in, but first installment was due June the 14th of this year. And the customer, because he hadn't come in or whatever the circumstances were, got a loaner truck of a lower trim level from the dealer until his truck came in. So it's getting to the payment due date for the first installment, and the dealer, because the customer doesn't have his truck, cuts the customer a check for the first installment. Okay, good. Dealer did something good there. But what I'm familiar with, and others in the industry don't know, is why did the dealer not just get a deposit? Typically it's fully refundable. If there's delays, as in this case, you can say no thanks, no thanks, I'm not going to wait any longer, and your deposit's refundable. It just puts your name on it. And if it's a vehicle you have seen, but with the shortages and no vehicles on the lots to speak of, you're not able to drive it. The dealer understands, and okay, it comes in, you drive it, you don't like it, your deposit's refundable. The dealer knows they can sell it that day or the next day, like that. And there's, in the paperwork, had to have been a date of delivery for the customer to get their truck. There would just have to be. At least one would think so. So was the dealer in default of a contract to provide the customer with their vehicle by a certain date? Who knows? I mean, there's just so much going on with this, and it's so odd. And to take a moment, please like, share, subscribe if you would. I would love to have you help me grow the channel. Without you, the channel won't grow. So please help out. And this customer did not go to the media, which personally I would. I'd like to know what you would do. Would you go to the media, have an investigative reporter talking to the dealer, explaining what's going on? Suppose the dealer had gone out of business. Look at the mess that would have been. The customer has a truck that's now destined to go from the factory to a dealer that's out of business. And what happens then? So next the dealer contacts the customer. We have right now, whether it came in on a transport or if they bought it from another dealer, but they have right now a V6 instead of the V8 the customer wanted. $4,000 is the sticker increase. Now hold on a second here. So what happens is the dealer, just picking random numbers here, the one the customer paid for is $42,000, made up number. The V6 is $44,000 because it's got some extra features on it. Dealer says, tell you what, we'll give you the $46,000 truck and will notify your credit union so that they have the V6 as collateral. We don't know when your truck at the factory will be in. There's still delays. The customer went ahead and took the V6. What would you do? What would you do in this case? I'll tell you what I'd do. First, I would put a deposit on it. The dealer wants a payment for full purchase price on a vehicle that I can't take home at that time. Not happening. Deposit, yes. Dealer wants full payment for a vehicle that I can't take home. No thank you. I'll go elsewhere. Now, why did the dealer do this? It was to keep the customer from shopping any further. And it's not known if the customer had a trade-in. I would have gone to the media, had investigative reporter, talking to these folks, asking and having them answer for their business practice doing this. Never heard of this before. So as you can tell, I'm having a bit of a rant because more than 45 years on the consumer side of car transactions, it just really smells. Something's not right. So the full story is on YAA, Your Auto Advocate, and I'll have a link in the description to where they got an email explaining all this. It's just some of my thoughts, my feedback on this, because to put all my thoughts and all into a comment in a video would probably be 4, 5, 6 pages easily. Just make my own video with my own feedback and thoughts on this. So please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you would do in this case. Would you walk away when the dealer demands the purchase price before the vehicle's even in your possession? Would you insist on a deposit only? What would you do? You tell me. Be interesting to hear. Let's have a good conversation in the comments about this. So, thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe. You are what makes the channel grow, so I'm asking you to please help the channel grow. If you'd be kind enough, I'd be appreciative. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. See you next time through.